Good morning. It's 7 a.m., just the way it should be. A lot of regular people are getting up and going to work, and no one will appreciate it, but they're going to do it anyways. Hey, morning. Uh, Man, this is all getting crazy, changing so quickly. As always, obviously, sorry about the furnace. We got 19 below today. It's the same as 16 below yesterday. Good morning to all the people that I'm here to say good morning to. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I am not playing with you. It's all I care about. The rest is a bonus because this is what we started doing. So, yeah, I'm geeked to get to Upchurch. I like schedules. I like knowing what I'm supposed to do every day. Having a plan. As a rule, I don't actually sit around and ramble incoherently to a camera. I just, let's see. I hope the morning coffee goes down good, and I hope you ain't got to take too much crap at the job site, and I hope you say me standing up today with my head held high. And morning, babies. Oh, that was cute. We're having it was a really roller coaster day, and usually Mama don't get up so early, but I think we're getting on the same quantum entanglement page. It's pretty cool. But yeah. So let's see. Good mornings, good coffees. Try to have a good days. I honestly mean this, but I was tired, so I just woke up like always. I no longer, I won't read. I don't look at anything in the morning. I'm just getting up, hitting play, because this is going to start. Everyone following along at home. This is going to start developing this into exactly what I need it to be, or want it to be, or will entertain us, enlighten us, uplift us, and maybe end up making some of us a better person. Because I believe the track record that it's been laid. The ground rules have been laid. We've got a few track records already, and it's exciting. So that all being said, yesterday was important. Yesterday might have been one of the best days I've had out here, and it's the conversation I started. Now, y'all gotta understand, Dad is okay if I rambled in a way that you felt like I should go down there yesterday. I apologize. I needed a bridge, right? I needed a bridge to the depth of the suicide stuff that the Nightwish people were frustrated about. And I understood. Oh, Pablo is working my last nerve, everybody. I'm just letting you know I love my kitty, but he won't. Yes. I don't know what he wants. He's got a full bowl of food. He's got water. Dog just went outside. I mean, we just like meowing, I think. Okay, sorry, we got distracted. We let Pablo distract us. And for some people, it's got to just drive them away. I must just make them crazy. For the rest of you, and you know who I'm talking about right now, we go back and forth every day, and you help me figure out what to do every single day. But last night, the person who yeah, come on, let's be blunt. I've said it to them. So, I mean, the person that challenges me, I get challenged by almost everybody. But someone out there, you know, I'm going to stick it to me, make sure I'm not, make sure I don't get too big for my britches. And that's appropriate, because that is not the goal. Transforming this little bit of crazy into something more beneficial, and instead of just an echo chamber for and that isn't directed at anybody else, I'm talking about the real world right here. I just don't want to grind. I want to do kick-ass reactions and something completely different, but I'm not trying to grind a reaction empire. I want to do them because they're fun. I did them because I love music. I do them because they create a platform to say something else. Yesterday was the proof. So, once again, Roland stumbles ass backwards into something. What did we do? We did another Nightwish song the other night. And obviously, I think I ranted about this yesterday, but not everybody watches everything, and you know how it is. This is my morning wrap-up, so this is where we're going to... Okay. Not a lot of you come in the mornings, but I promise you this is where the writers are going to be reminded they're the writers. We're going to let everybody know how you... Amy inspires me to be a better person, even though she's in there poking the bear and making sure I don't get too big for the britches. And I realize that if I fall too far right of center, that I become a caricature of other people. Now, as I said, one of these mornings I'm going to rip this off and I'm going to do my Alex. My honey finds it ironic that Alex Jones is the only impression I can do. I think it's telling. I think he's a decent... if he makes other people crazy, I don't care. I always liked him. I thought he was cool. He's oozing some personality over there. So, my most challenging commenter, and who I now have a really big place in my heart for, wrote me a really thoughtful comment about this stuff about my dad yesterday, and like I'm saying, Dad is okay. I did get off the phone. I talked to him, and he's all right. Oh, he's like me. So he actually, just so you know, this same man is waiting to come home so he can run his chainsaw. So if you think Dad's not an invalid, Dad is a lifelong electrician who's frustrated he can't actually put in 12 all day. So he can only do a couple chores a day. Of course, that obviously keeps him going. I hate to tell you this, but my dad still works every day at doing something. He sets up chores every day for himself. And then you could be like, well, you got to go down and do them. I know a lot of people think this. The moment he can't take care of himself, I will. The moment I take away him taking care of himself, I kill him. It's the truth. I've already, and I understand everybody's scenario. I don't understand, but I empathize, okay? I can't tell anybody how, what, why, when, where. I don't judge anybody else's actions that would make me a horrible person if I'm doing it in trying to... That's why I use juxtaposition and other words, because we are allowed to make comparisons, maybe not be judgmental a-holes. But you've got to be able to weigh the pros and cons of stuff and what everything means and blah, 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 blah. In the end, all I want is connect with people and put my... I've been surfing the internet for years. Most common areas are filled with the most disgusting trolls, stupid people, and nobody who cares about anything. Gimme, 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 gimme. I want to give you. I don't know what. Right now it's just a little chunk of myself. But man, do I hate the formula. Do I hate the meat grinder mix of commercial pablum. It just all makes me crazy. So I really need you to know that we work on depression and sadness and despair in our family. We don't. If I had to go down there, I wasn't kidding you. I'd just roll down there. I'd take care of them. The day my dad needs assistance, I'd go give it to him. I was trying to explain that right now it's a balance between his pride and his faculties are 100% there. So it's not like I'm debating with a person who's in and out. And be honest, we come from a line of, okay, once again adopted, so I don't have any DNA to back this up. But I mean, I come from a line of men that I think Grandpa fell off the tractor at like 92. Then he was dead in 1 year. I went from falling off the tractor, can't go to the farm, got into the home, passed. And you realize that is super common, that in our more left-leaning world, we've put this weird empathy, and I'm not judging, especially the person that inspired me. We're just playing on this subject to kind of fill up the morning and talk about something deeper. But yeah, we deal with all that stuff. And I hate to say this, and I think I jumped around, I'm sorry. Eventually it'll all kind of start getting into a groove. But what my dad needs the most is for his neighbor to stop scaring him every day. So the neighbor tells him the most disgusting anti-orange man rhetoric and propaganda, hate speech, and makes him terrified that right-leaning and Christian conservatives or anybody with a conservative position hates him and wants him dead. And then we spent a long time talking about he must have watched a whole show on video gaming and how it's almost like sports now. And my dad explained he's not much of a fan of seeing 10-year-olds waste their life on video games and the computer. He thinks there's more purpose. Now, Dad doesn't understand they're going to plug you all into meta in your cuck pod. So he won't be around for that, bless his heart. But in a decade, you'll all have your little pen. They're just matrixifying you. It's cool. I'm gonna just live in the country down there in Florida, maybe. So Florida is one of my possible ending points. I'm sorry to completely jump around now, but we left Minnesota because the violence went through the roof, and we loved it, but it was just from that song yesterday when he was praising Minneapolis, and I'm like, wow, are you kidding? Have you been there lately? The main line of fentanyl and rapists and criminals is amazing. They've taken over the place. So I saw it look like a couple years old. Yeah, they were still taking over the place then. So is it, even though that song was just the bomb-ass shit, is there just some secret progressive shit in there that, because I'm sorry, to me that all leads to Luciferian crap fest, just to a-holes. It just seems like everybody wants to control everybody else, and I just wanted to engage in that conversation yesterday about depression and sadness, because I stepped on Nightwish's toes again. And the irony of all of this, if you are playing along at home, we're doing all this in real time. God, I've listened to like 6 or 7 Nightwish songs. I don't even know nothing about this band. And we have people, you know, you got people who expect you to actually do a whole history lesson. And then I'll love and respect, and I'm only going to say it here because so few people come in. But, you know, I'm still looking for one comment that says, dude, thank God you don't got that thumbnail generating machine and you don't do the same exact bullshit as everybody else. You have to understand, we're going to do something here this morning to ensure this video exists just for its video's sake. So, hey, we're having fun already. I'm up today. So, this is a little band called Slave Raider. And what the deal is this was, I grew up on this. This was playing in the club as a local metal band when I was a youngster, and I think this is the right track. And what I really want to do is, okay, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, but this is the truth. I know it seems weird, but I'm just making sure this video exists to be to not do anything for me. I don't want all of my content to be beneficial to Randy. That's stupid. I didn't start this to do that part. I started to make that connection from that comment last night. And you can go back to the beginning and check. All I want to do is start a conversation. I believe, okay, now we talk about this in the mornings because I'm not stupid, I watch my shit. I believe what's happening is everything I've always wanted in life, and that's, I believe the reward is the outcome of a job well done. Or hard work creates rewards. Effort pays you back. Something generic like that, but I'm just trying to say, we're doing good. Surprisingly good. So now it's create some humbling product and moments together that don't benefit anyone but our comments, our conversation, what's right. Because this cannot be that, and I'm going to share it every morning with you. We're going to find out if we can make some success, which I believe we're doing, and take the moral high road. I know it looks like I'm crazy most days, but yesterday should be a really good example of what we're really trying to do. Let's poke and challenge enough to have an actual conversation. So when I started, yeah, this will wrap it up. I've said this before, but it's time to start doing flashbacks. We're not reworking season 1. There's never going to be a remake, but we're going to start doing some flashbacks. And the whole point was the conversation was to get. The whole point was Tom McDonald, and that kills me. As much as I like my Webby, as much as I thought, I'm going to come in here and Hog is going to love me. Well, no. Or maybe I confused some Hog members, or maybe I'm just not in the thing. It didn't matter. I wanted to talk about his music. And then I woke up to the fact that I love his music, but that conversation is beneath me. Yesterday's 1111. That was the name of that, right? That's the conversation starter. Not the same edgy basket of rhetoric that gets lefties cranked up. It's fun, I guess, but so is my Orange Man flags on the front of the house and my thin blue line and all that shit. And I only like constitutional cops, but it pisses off other people. That's fine. If you're so bent out of shape, that's what you get. Okay, I know, all over the place. I don't like to just put you out there. The only person I'm trying hard. I don't even know what the rules are. I don't know what you can and can't say. It's insane. We're gonna check this out so I can demonetize this video and get on with our day.
All right, let's get this record. All right, let's get this record started.
Hey, that one's a fun one. Sorry if my levels were shitty to start. I get up and push record. Take the world by storm. By storm. Take the world by storm. Don't know. But y'all took my heart, so that's what counts. You got me. Heartfelt, poignant discussions with about 4 people yesterday made everything I've done so far worthwhile. That's the truth. And I believe we're going to do this long enough to find out if I'm lying to you. So, I don't know. We're going to fuck around, do some stuff. First up, church. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm thinking about going back and not listening to what I don't know. Some of those videos didn't have, they had shit sound. I don't know. I gotta make up for potato vision. Hey, we're all over the place again. We're gonna get it focused. I didn't know, I might need more than 2 weeks. Okay, this is week 3. Okay, it's week 7, but the first 4 weeks didn't count because I didn't do anything but, wake and bake and ramble. And I can see as of yesterday that we have to turn mistakes into wins. That's it. We have to take troll culture and hate culture and take it apart. You're telling me I'm supposed to know everything, all the history of a band, when I've only been listening to them for 16 days, and then you're offended because I don't? you might need get a bigger grip on reality. Nobody owes you anything. As I've said before, I'll say again, please turn off all your ads. Use your ad blocker. We're here to have a conversation. You know what thumbnails to pick out if you want to be entertained. They have the same formula. They're doing the same thing every day. They do not talk this much. They make you happy and they give you a pablum-like product you want. Go get it. Have that. We're going to try something different. It just looks like music reactions. It sure the hell ain't. You know, there's a couple normal ones in there that are for the crowd. We're not stupid. I'm not pretending the mosh pits don't exist. But they're all still wonderful people too. We're just, going to balance it all. I don't know. We're going to find something from this. I know it. I believe it in my heart. And yesterday was my first day that I saw it. So thank you. And I know this was pretty much one specific... Yep, I don't care. That meant a lot to me. And we have to take care of our people. And trust me, like I say everywhere. And, I mean, if that mask is protecting you from fentanyl, it'll be working. Otherwise, maybe you should just pull yourself up and realize that I think what's infecting everyone is fear. Fear and a lot of other shit. Because the numbers just don't match the way people act. So, I don't know. Just figure it out. Nah, we can't change anything, but we can work on ourselves. That's the key, right? I'm going to keep worrying about my dad. I'm going to call him. I'm going to take care of him. He goes to the top of a list. All of you that understand that your loved ones mattered more than your comfort levels, thank you. Thank you for the traditional spirits you honor. Thank you for putting that energy into the world, because that's what we need. We're not supposed to... I'll tell you this. If some of the progressive folks out there want us to move back to a more old world traditional village-based society, then you better start teaching the young people to respect the old. Because I'll tell you, in the little village, they didn't eat grandma as a sign of faith to the chairman. Okay? That just didn't happen. They honored the wisdom and the age, and then they took care of them. You all know that's true. Unless it's some evil, weird thing. Man, we honored our old. And now what? We just forget them? And I'm not saying you didn't forget. You did. I read, man, twice. I did do it twice. So, I'm not talking to you. You inspired me. You and a few other people, someone over in Germany, some folks who I'm talking to, we're talking about it. That's inspiring, like you said. Maybe for that third party that reads it, and if we can just get through to one person, that's it. If one person reads that and their day is a little better, you helped me win. Thank you. We'll be back to do it again soon.